Hey guys, welcome to another video. I thought I'd do a quick review today of a few things I've picked up all the way from the US of A. These things from the Wilderness Outfitters, the Pathfinder school, Dave Canterbury's lot. There's a few things I'd seen on a few YouTube videos and I quite fancied them. I thought it was quite a good system. And I was able to source them within the UK. However, when you buy it from America, you actually get extras added in, and some of the extras I thought were actually quite a neat little add-on. Paid a bit more for the shipping, and also you've got the customs sort of duty on that as well. But it worked out a little bit more expensive, but I thought just with the few things you've got extra, it was worth that. So the first item is this here. I've been looking at one of these for quite a while. It's a folding frying pan or skillet. You've got the foldable handle just under here. That locks into place, and then you have a slider to lock it quite firmly in place. It does come with a lid. And as you can see, once the handle's locked in place, it's a fairly solid pan. Stainless steel, so slightly heavier, but I was willing to take that sort of extra weight for the quality of the pan. Quite good that it comes with the lid if need be as well. So we'll be using that shortly, and I'll show you that in action. Next item we've got is this here. It's the Pathfinder bottle cook kit. I liked the idea of this. It was all contained in the one unit, and for a day walk it was quite a handy little size. It comes with a bag. It's got mold straps on it all around it, so you can add extra pouches to it if you want. You've got your mold straps on the back, so you can add it to a larger pack, and it comes with quite a comfortable shoulder strap on there as well, which you can remove if you want to. You've got the front pocket there, and inside there are some of the things that actually comes with the cook kit as well. So I'll open that up and let you see some of the things you've got. So a little tin called the Mini Inferno. You've seen from some of my past videos that I made fire discs. This is the Pathfinder's version of the fire disc, and all I can say, I've not used these yet, but they smell like they're going to take a spark very, very easily. It smells of petrol actually. So looking forward to using that on the first occasion. I don't know if you can see that clear enough. So Mini Inferno is what that's called. The all-important spork comes with it. Nothing fancy there, just a plastic standard fork. A glow-in-the-dark fire steel, and it's actually quite a good fire steel. I've used this a fair bit. It comes with a striker. It's got some measurements on it. I don't really know why you'd want measurements on a striker. Very important bottle opener, and I'm not quite sure what this bit is around here. It looks like a bit of a hex key, but there we go. But it throws off very, very hot sparks. So I've used that quite a bit actually. Quite impressed with that. Some fire steels you'll get and they throw sparks, but they're not particularly hot and they don't actually do a lot. That throws quite a good spark from that. And this fish mouth spreader, come on to that in a second what it actually is for. So that's some of the extras you actually get with it. So we'll actually go inside the pouch and show you what the main sort of body of components that comes with. So the first part is the actual cook part itself. So within the kit you've got the cooker, water bottle, cup, and tucked away in the lid of the bag is a lid as well. So these are all designed to be used as a complete cook kit, so you can actually put these over direct heat, so you can put them onto a fire. And the little cook stove is actually designed to sit over the embers of the fire, so either the bottle or the cup can actually just sit over there and simmer away to actually boil your water or cook your food. So standard sort of bottle comes with it, has got the Pathfinder logo just on the front, holds about a litre of water. quite a wide mouth and quite a good seal on that as well. The cup itself comes inside with some measurements. I don't know if you can see the measurement just on the inside there, probably not from the angle of the camera. So you have got measurements on there. It is a big cup, folding handle on it, again can be put directly onto the fire. You'll notice it comes with a couple of holes here. Coming back to the fish mouth spreader, what you can do with that is that can clip into there. And you've now got a pot hanger to actually hang over your pot, or over your fire, sorry. So that can hang over there. The lid that comes with the cup you'll see there's some straining holes in it, and there's also grooves at the top there. So you can actually put the lid on and actually still have it over your fire. The whole idea of this holes, the sort of strainer, you can use it as a strainer if you're making pine needle tea. You don't have to save the needles out of it because they'll be trapped in there, and also for allowing any steam or that. You obviously don't want a completely sealed lid if there's steam building up on it. So all in all, pretty pleased with that. The only other thing is I wasn't overly keen on this and using that to actually cook with, so I did buy one other thing, which is this item here. Most of you, I would imagine, would be familiar with the Trangia meth burning stove. Sorry, the dog's just moving about there. This is the Pathfinder version. Okay, one of the extras that comes when you buy it from America is it comes with a dowsing cap, and that I think is a really important thing to have with a meth stove because it allows you to put it out quite easily. It does come with a cap, which obviously covers it and keeps the meths in if you're carrying meths in there. You cannot use this to actually douse the flame. It comes with a rubber seal inside there. If you put that onto a hot stove, it actually melts that seal, which means you no longer have a seal for carrying meths within it. So it has got quite a large capacity. I believe it burns for around 45 minutes with one fill on it. Attached to the body of it is this here. That actually fits on top of that once it's lit, and then your cup can sit on there. Back in there. The other thing that this does actually come with, so as well as the extra simmer cap, it comes with a meths bottle as well. Meth's not included, I've added that myself. So that's a little extra you don't get when you buy these in the UK, and I thought that was actually worth the extra sort of money to get it over from the US. The good thing is that entire kit, with the exception of the skillet, fits into this bag here, so you can carry your full cook kit in that bag there. So I've used this for a few weeks now, have been really impressed with it so far. So what we'll do is we'll get a brew on, and then we'll get something cooking in the skillet, and we'll bring you back just shortly. Stay with me. So that's about half a litre that's in there. Just let you have a look at that. So the cup's actually still got more space in it to put some more water in there, so it is a large capacity on that. Put the lid on there. So the stove, take off the dowsing cap, take off the lid. Nice level bit of ground. You can start it with a ferro rod. It does leave a bit of residue in the bottom of the meths when you're starting with a ferro rod, but you can light it with it. You probably don't see that flame, but it is on, as you can see. So that's it started. Always a good tip, keep that well out the way so you don't by accident put it on, otherwise you'll melt the rubber seal in it and it's no good as a lid. So we'll pop this onto here, and that is your stove ready to go. find a bit of level ground there for it. There we go. Dowsing ring close by. Always make sure you put your ferro rod away in your pocket. Don't leave it lying around or you could lose that. I generally leave my meths burning for about a minute or so. Just the way the meth cooker works, it draws it up through external holes to allow it to heat up. And you tend to find when you first light it there's a bit of a yellow flame. Let that kind of die down a bit, and that's, to be honest, that's probably gone already. Cup's going to sit on it like that, and that's it. All set and boiling away. Back with you soon. So that's taken about 10 minutes for that cup to boil. Meths is not the fastest of fuels to boil, but it gets the job done. So I've now got the sausages on in the skillet. Some nice venison sausages for a lovely Sunday morning. Now, one tip I have been given about cooking with stainless steel, I don't know if it's true, but they say never put anything into a hot stainless steel pan. Always put everything into it cold and then heat it up from there. And that should save the base of your pan. So we shall see if that is true. I believe there is a way to actually almost season the pan like you would a cast iron. And if you have a look at the Pathfinder Wilderness Outfitters YouTube channel, Dave Canterbury actually shows you a way to season the bottom of the pan. It's not something I've done, but it's certainly something he shows you how to do. So I'm going to cook these off and back with you shortly. You know, some of you have probably heard of Bacon Saturdays. I think we should have Sausage Sunday. I think that has a good wee ring to it. So, I've not really used the skillet that much, to be honest. I've cooked an omelette on it, hence why you see the kind of the burnt mark there. What I will say is, using it with the meth stove, the heat distribution, considering it's quite a small surface that the meth stove heats up, it actually seems to spread the heat around really well. I'm not really finding any sort of cold spots on it, so that's a big thumbs up for that. So sausage are cooking away nicely. And we've got some dandelion and nettle tea on the brew there as well. So sausages cooked really well. I would show you them, but we've eaten them all, so sorry. They've turned out really well. First time with the dandelion and nettle tea, and I have to say, very nice. We're just boiling some water off in the skillet. I did leave some residue on the bottom once you've cooked the sausages, as you would expect. So just boiling some water and giving it a clean up. So I just thought I'd bring you back and let you see this. Quite impressed with the way it's cleaned up. all we did is we just boil some water on it and give it a wipe down. I didn't have any sort of scouring pads or that with me, so it needs a bit more of a clean, but considering that was some sausages to be fried up in there, that's pretty good. Stove's still going, and just to give you an idea, that's a cup full of water, it's boiled and it's fried off all the sausages, and it's still going, and it's still got a fair bit of meths left in it as well. So that's just with one load of meths, and that's all you do to actually extinguish it. Just put the cap over it and then leave it to cool down. So all in all, the Pathfinder bottle cook set, their meths burner and their folding skillet, I'm very impressed, and I think it's something I see myself using quite a bit in the next few months. So we've got the dog with us today, and just where the trees are, we have to cut through some farmland that has got some sheep on it, so this time of year especially, really important to keep your dog on a lead. As you can see, I'll just give you a bit of the view. So yeah, that's the view. It was really quite a sunny morning this morning, but the cloud cover's starting to come over now and the temperature's dropping just a bit. Walk on. You can hear that on the microphone, but the wind's starting to pick up as well. Pity, it was such a nice morning.